Just like some show off, constant show off of something that is not there, right?
Press conference still hasn't started. Why do you guys? What do you mean? Why do we want World War III? If Russia brings World War III, Russia brings World War III. Fucking dig in, boy.
Russia's
I'm
already
telling you,
bringing
yeah, he's
it
already
in.
started it anyways. Fucking get ready. Get your fucking house in order. All right, that's what I gotta say about that. If there's a World War III, put Russia and Putin will bring it on.
Okay.
Facts.
Okay, I'm live now
Cool.
on my channel too, finally.
Cool.
I've beaten that damn bug.
Streamlabs bug.
Gonna stand on the other side of this window sill. Do you call it a
I
sill?
think we could do like a window sill.
What?
There's a lot of Russian bots in the channel. It's in the shorts feed. It happens. Ukraine attacking Russia.
Hi,
Western
guys,
weapons
hi.
based.
I'm happy to
Yeah,
see you
I
there
hope they do. I hope it
in
continues.
the chat.
I hope fucking after the strike on the children's cancer hospital that Russia does some of that soon here. I swear to God.
Yeah, so
And if Russia wants to bring World War III about that,
I like
get your house in
I
order.
like
that's all I gotta say.
what Andrew says. I like it really, but I need to also say something from my side. So, air raid siren made us get out of the, well, actually, the workers of the train station made us get the fuck out of the train station to the street, well, or to the shelter, but in the shelter there's no signal. So we decided to stand up here and just talk to you guys for an hour while we were waiting for our train to arrive. How am I? I'm tired. I am not happy because what we see there, when we speak to soldiers, you know, what we get, what their mood is, what their I don't know, state is, it's not good. And we didn't hear much artillery. Well, in one spot we heard it, but I don't think we're getting the shells that we were supposed to get, you know. I think we just have more delays. And I know that we have much more lives lost, lives of our soldiers. Losses are enormous, and that's what you get when your enemy is not respecting the lives of their soldiers. They will just send them to the meat grinder, and that's gonna be it. It doesn't matter much for them. Are you guys okay? We're okay, yeah. We went through almost the whole Frontline this week, and it was pretty. Hey, here's Merck standing there. It was, every time I was speaking to the soldier, it was some new awesome experience, but it's not, I won't say, it is inspiring on one hand, but when you see how tired they are, how some of them start losing hope, it's not giving you much optimism. Now I understand Greg when he is talking about how situation is bad, like almost all the time, and not giving any positive, not giving any copium, because there's no copium there. There's kind of nothing to be happy about. The only thing I'm happy about lately is only the increasing strikes on Russian infrastructure on their territory, like the Belgorod People's Republic. What else? Oil refineries, also some Dagestan. It's also good to see them flying further and further. Hey Rick, I gotta start communicating to you guys. We have about an hour for this one. I haven't been streaming because we were moving non-stop. Like when we got to some motel or some spot to have the night the night stay, you know, we had to every time we had to either turn off our phones or put them on the flight mode because of the OPSEC, or I was so exhausted after being on the road the whole day, so I was just turning off yesterday. I've never been I've been so tired, but I don't remember the last time I was so tired as yesterday. I just dropped on the bed and I knew that I still need to do I don't know, some shower and stuff, but I just passed out there. So I met many legendary people from Greg's channel. I met some awesome soldiers. I met some cool civilians. And traveling with Greg and Zhenya is actually a great pleasure, and I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot. And let me see, I hope I'm not connecting to Wi-Fi at the moment. No, I think it's LTE, or is it? No, that's good, because that one might be dropping the speed down. Okay guys, am I lagging there, or like totally disappearing? Because I see 161 kilobit per second. That's a very bad bit rate. Anyway, oh, it's getting better and then worse again. It doesn't matter. Hey, Holy Oblation, you're Bradley for 10 months now. That's cool. Glad you're safe, Rick. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm safe, but not optimistic at all. Like, seeing everything, you know, what Greg tells you, it's all truth. It's all the truth. He tells you that he doesn't see that many people around, like, at all. That many soldiers, it's because we have a lack of them. Comparing to the last year, where they were on all the blog posts and stuff, some of the blog posts are like totally people-less, soldier-less. There's no one there. And that means a lot. And that speaks by itself. No, just dark. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, actually, let me show it to you. Andrew is showing what he was gifted. Andrew, can you show it to my guys?
I was given so there's a guy who serves in the armed forces of Ukraine now. He's a little older, but
no, I think he's not serving.
Well,
but
the uniform. He's involved. He's involved with the armed forces.
Yeah, he's involved.
Yeah, he's involved. But he served for the Soviet Union as a Navy diver, and he gave me his uniform.
Yeah, guys, he gave his uniform of 40 years old.
Wore this, this is a 40-year-old Soviet Navy diving uniform.
I can't imagine what honor it is for you, because for me it would be a lot.
It's incredible. Like, I didn't expect it. I didn't like. We're sitting there we're just eating and like meeting with people because Greg and Zhenya just they do way more than you guys even understand. Like, I don't know if Greg really, maybe he does relay the work that they do on his, I don't watch all of Greg's streams, so I'm not sure. But my God, they do a lot.
They do a lot.
It's a lot, like a fuckload. Like the deliveries they do, the aid they deliver, you don't even think of. it's like things you don't even like. We went. I don't want to ruin it, dude, yet because I don't want like some of the things. That
Yeah,
we
no
did today.
spoilers.
Yeah, no
No
spoilers.
spoilers.
So we're gonna wait. But just some of the things that we were delivering and the people we were seeing, like didn't even think of that. Didn't even
Yep.
think that that's what's needed or what's out here. But and then like we're. It's just incredible. Like and it's just sad because, like, the situation at the front is beyond less than ideal.
Yeah.
Beyond less than ideal. It's bad. Very bad. So, Biden's talking now. Well, hopefully they're putting in the fact that Ukraine can strike.
Yeah, guys.
The fact that he's-
Mark is right. Greg is right. It's bad. And that means that we're doing a fantastic work. We will have to do more than that. All of us. Okay, let me speak to the chat more, okay? Keith Kane. Hey Rick, good to see you. Hope you are well. Your NAFO trucks is finished. What treats do the Frontline guys like the most? Okay guys, so the treats, let me begin with the NAFO truck. I noticed that it's finished, but it's not actually finished because we're gonna extend it. We're gonna set the new goal for this one because I think a lot of people still want to get the patch. They need to have the patch. That's first thing. And secondly, we can get more equipment. Maybe one more NAFO truck, ideally, because I know that FPV drones are needed, but actually the Ukrainian government is doing a better job now with providing the drones. They really appeared there. We have confirmation from the soldiers that they are using the drones from our government. Well, actually, it's just paid by our government, but our government is actually buying it from the Ukrainian production, from Ukrainian factories, and that means that they're good drones, and they are actually getting the feedback from the soldiers to improve the characteristics of the drones and to help them get better and get better targets and fly further and stuff. So FPV drones are awesome. Oh, but we need to help with trucks more. So I'm gonna be pushing for one more NAFO truck for whatever unit. I know that 69 Sniffer Brigade, they have plenty of requests, so that one is not going to be a problem, I'm sure of it. So we're extending that one. That's the news for you. I'm hyped, guys. You know what? I'll actually let you know that Wally Drennan was the one who closed this first stage of the fundraiser. Sorry guys, it's just the loudspeaker. She's saying that the air raid siren has been started and the train station is closed, but that's happened like an hour ago, so that's just a continuation of what happened. So yeah guys, good to see you too all. Good to see you all too. Maybe that's the correct version. Yes, I'm super tired. Yes, I need to sleep, but I cannot sleep here. There's no place to sleep. And I'm gonna get to the train and I'll be able to have about 3 hours of sleep, and then there's gonna be arrival time. So 3 hours is maximum I will get. Probably it's gonna be 2. But I'm gonna sleep after, maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna sleep during the day, maybe gonna go to bed tomorrow, even earlier. But that means not much content for me. I'm sorry for that. I'm lacking on that, but I'm actually getting the experience here, but also getting some videos. I got stuff from this trip like for 2 weeks, content for 2 weeks. Mostly not long videos because, well, Greg is also not doing big interviews when he's on his trips, and now I understand why. It's because we make off the record conversations with soldiers there. We make connections, between each other. We try to, I don't know, we're not actually trying to gain trust. We're just getting it. But off the record, it feels more natural. So no big interviews. Some soldiers will appear on camera, and we will later. I will tell you what they are doing. Who they are, what we were talking about. Some of the stories will be passed to you by me. So we're gonna extend that, but it's okay, Rick. You need to rest. Thank you. Got a package from Ukraine, and I think Rick sent it. By the way, is it the vertical stream? I think it's a regular one, right? Because the chat is standard. Let me actually close and open it again and see if it, how is it? I think it's a regular one. It's not a vertical stream. This is why we're not getting trolls and bots. I wonder how I needed to make it vertical. Started an instant stream as an instant stream. Whatever, guys. I'm happy to see all of you there. Vertical for me. Well, it's vertical technically, but it's not a type of the stream where the chat is down there. You know what I mean? So vertical for me, but not like the new style vertical, right? Okay, whatever. So good that you got to see Greg's and Jenya's work. Looks like, yeah, this was a very valuable experience. Those men are machines, though. It's not easy to keep up with their work. Though they are getting tired too, but they're restoring their powers pretty fast. That's what actually amazed me. And we're walking. I'm just joking. Thank you, Paul D, for 5 gifted memberships. That's very appreciated. So, guys, I wanted to announce that Wally Drannon, to close this fundraiser, he donated 177. Can you imagine? More than $33,000. That's a new crazy, how do you call it? New level. That's a record, guys. I think that's the biggest donation ever made for our efforts. Wally Drannon, if you're watching this right now or in recording, you're a legend, a superstar. Thank you for that. You're very generous, and and that is just fantastic. I would be more, how do you call it? Excited and hyped about it if I wasn't so tired. Sorry. This is just due to the tiredness. But I'll message Wally and let him know personally and thank him personally for this. This is crazy. So yeah, let's extend this one because I also have a notice from Robert, who donated 10,000 euros, if I'm not mistaken, more than 10,000 euros. So guys, basically right now we have not 40, but I think even 50. Let me check, maybe Dimitri updated it, but if not, that is also gonna be happening tomorrow. So we're gonna have 50. I think we already have 50,000 there. So just in a few, probably hours, hopefully hours, it's gonna be updated. So what do we do here? I'm going and checking it. Yeah, give me a second. On my second phone. Go in there and check in. Yeah, here it is. It was just donated separately, not like sent to their, like a wire transfer or something. Yeah, but more donations are coming. That's fantastic. Thank you guys. It's already 41,000 without those 10,000. 41,529 euros and 67 cents. Fantastic result, guys. You amaze me all. Don't miss the chance to get the patch. Yeah, 74 donations at the moment. Fantastic. So, what am I talking about? It's getting darker. Let me turn this way. But yeah, don't want to get too close to Andrew because he's interrupting my thoughts, I think. Yeah. When I listen to him, I want to listen to him. And it's hard to listen to myself. So, that's basically it. Okay, so we talked about that fundraiser. Hey, you know they exist. Thank you for becoming a stinger. Once again, probably, right? I think you've been a member before. Anyway, what do I see there in chat? I'm not communicating to the chat, and I'm sorry for that. I will fix this mistake. Maybe not a mistake, but you know what I mean. Damn, man. Hey, you know, the exist is upgrading to Javelin. Thank you for that. It's the spooky channel. Whoa, like this, guys. Let's play a spooky channel. I will actually communicate to you like this. Let me make it a bit brighter for you. Yeah. I'm gonna be just showing some scary face. So, treats. Treats went to soldiers. $300 were spent for treats. First pack was $50. The order, guys, we were not delivering some random snacks. Greg and Zhenya try to keep to the requests of soldiers, understandable. So first request was sweet sodas. So we bought about how many? Like 8 packs of sodas, 2 liters mostly, but there were some 1 liter bottles. So yeah, around 40 to 50 soda bottles were delivered to the unit. I have a video. I will show it to you later. I will post videos. I will also show them on my streams. So, play a spooky rig again. Ha 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 ha. Here's a spooky one. Without the down teeth, right? So, maybe more people can get more of the patches. Yeah, that's a good idea. This is also why I want to extend it. Spooky rig, do whatever a spooky rig does. Okay, that's a good question from Rich. What are you fundraising for? Rich, are you still there? Give me a plus if you're still there. So we are fundraising for an A4 truck, which is a good truck in good conditions. I think the oldest one is year 2011. Probably that's the oldest one I met there. Usually they're 2014, 2015 year of production. So Spooky Rick stream continues. And additionally to this truck, we are raising funds for 40 FPV drones, but there's going to be more because we're extending our goal, because we just got it close today by many people, but one generous donator in particular, Wally Drennan. He donated $33,000, over actually 33. Thank you, Blonde Bomb Sheller, for 5 gifted memberships. So guys, this is like a street stream in the middle of the night. It's almost 3 a.m. here in Ukraine. So that's some extreme content I'm doing today, first time. You're a soldier? No, I'm not a soldier. Are you a troll? Vitus Vorus? Just asking, not assuming anything. Holy Oblation, thank you for 5 gifted memberships. Oh my god, that donor is amazing. I agree, Bonnie. Super generous, super crazy. I'm also in contact, I'm gonna be in contact with the other guy who said he would like to donate for these drones, but still haven't donated yet. So I'm gonna actually ask him if he's still planning to do that. Maybe we'll extend it one more time. Like, we're extending it today, not officially yet. And here's a spooky one for you, by the way. Pietro, thank you very much for 10 gifted memberships. Thank you for raining those memberships on me, guys. I appreciate that. It is encouraging me, to do more. But what are we talking about? But please, don't close yet. I want to get the Lettercat's cool design patch and the Bradley one. This is why I'm also extending it. Not just because we can get more equipment with that, but also for you guys to get those patches, because those are epic. Bradley one and Lettercat one, they are just awesome. I was so hyped to start this campaign just at least for these patches. But that's it. Okay, I'm looking for questions there in chat. Oh my god, I recognize by your accent that you're Ukrainian. Yes, I am. I'm trying to make it sound like an American accent, but you can definitely recognize that I'm a Ukrainian. I'm regular Ukrainian. I remind you guys that besides of this campaign, we are doing our regular campaigns right now. We're raising funds for 2 night vision goggles for the group of the Blackbeard from Kulchitsko Battalion. Unfortunately, they've been heavily shelled not so long ago. They lost one of their brothers in arms, and they lost 2 night vision goggles. Also, 7 of them are wounded. One of the guys was wounded in his head, and that's how he lost his night vision goggles. It was destroyed by a shrapnel from the mortar or shell or whatever came down there on them. So the second one was lost during that fight because they needed to evacuate their brothers in arms real quick, and it's chaotic there. You can lose stuff easily in the heat of the battle, and when you need to save lives of your brothers. Thank you, Cats, for gifting this super chat, 5 British pounds. Thanks, Rick, for my flag, stamps, patches, and magnet. Love them. Yeah, I had also a couple of magnets. They're not gonna be regular, sorry guys, but I've been gifted them and I wanted to share them because I actually don't need them. We need to support them. We need to support them, guys. So, actually, by donating to that fundraiser of mine, which is sending money to my PayPal, in this case, to close the one for the night vision goggles, you can actually get raffle tickets for the GUR patch. GUR is the main directorate of Ukraine, no, of intelligence of Ukraine, of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine. So their work is famous. Their head of their service is Kirill Budanov. Budanov is a super famous dude, general, also by his statements that are not always correct. Sometimes they're just being said in propaganda purposes. But that dude knows what he's doing. And work of GUR is famous. By the way, Kraken is a part of GUR too. So we're raffling that patch this week. I think, you know what, maybe I will I will extend it next week because I didn't even advertise it properly due to the trip to, you know where, to East, to the Frontline. So what I need to do actually is to put it to next Sunday, the raffle, and we will have another week for you to buy tickets, guys, because I didn't do my Wednesday stream this week. I did not do the Sunday stream last week, so we missed 2 streams. Well, I did the Saturday stream, but it was short, and it was unfortunately, I think, not enough to get there. But I got the donation today, just 40 minutes ago, from Sarah, Jonesy, for wherever it is needed. Thank you very much. You have actually 1 ticket for that patch with this $10, because the price of 1 ticket is $10, guys. You can buy as many tickets as you like, so you can keep doing this. I mean, buying tickets and sending donations to my PayPal, or if you cannot use PayPal, you can do it through Buy Me a Coffee, but PayPal is preferable. Thank you for that. Did I miss why Rick is awake too late? Because we're at the train station, actually outside of the train station. We could have sit there. We bought ourselves 2 seats in the waiting room, and it could be comfortable, but no, we're on our foot for the last 2 hours because there's a air raid siren here. I think in the whole Ukraine we're actually risking to be hit because train stations are also primary targets for Russians. But I don't give a fuck, to be honest. Right now, I really don't give a fuck. So we could be hit, but it's not about that. It's about what is happening and what Ukraine needs to possibly win. But it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy because right now we're losing. I'm just stating the reality, guys. Not whining, not being pessimistic. I'm really thinking on the facts. I'm trying to be optimistic as hard as I can. I'm also trying to see the events for what they are. I try to see the leaders of the world for what they really are. But I think I can hear the air defense started working just now. Yeah, so some drones. I think that's the air defense against the drones. Shahid drones, possibly. When I hear the sound of that motor of the Shahid, I will definitely run in the shelter. It's pretty close. It's like only 10 meters from me. I think maybe we should get closer to that. Because they started shooting the drones. I can hear it. Ooh, guys, life here is getting harder with each day. And it's just, No, Rick, you will not lose. The rest of Europe will not stop supporting you. Well, guys, of course you can keep supporting us for our very loss, and then you will start fighting Russians yourselves. Because for us to win, I think you will need to start really fighting for us too. Because if you won't, it's just going to be continuing slowly. Occupation will be becoming bigger, and you see a lot of leaders who were our strong partners start calling for negotiations, which is basically a capitulation of Ukraine in this case. such a bullshit is happening all around the world right now. Someday, maybe Russia will no longer be a mafia-centric culture. Not, I think, not before we defeat it. So it's only up to us. And if we lose the support of the US, if Trump comes to power, then it's definitely only up to us. Defeating the country, which has at least 10 times more resources and men, well, men only 3 times more, 3.5 times more than us, but it may be enough for them to win. I wanted, to make a conclusion here, to say that without the support of strong military powers, it's hard to get the victory just by ourselves. Well, basically impossible, while Russians have their glide bombs, unlimited number of them. Soviets left them hundreds, they left them millions of those glide bombs. Well, not glide bombs, just bombs, but they are making them glide bombs. So they have China's support, they have Iran's support, and they are much more fast and active in their actions than democracies, because democracies need to speak about it for sometimes few years, to get F-16s to Ukraine. They had to talk and talk, and they keep talking. This summer, we have this meme in Ukraine which says "Markian ide," which means Markian is walking, like he's approaching, he's getting close. That's basically what we say lately about F-16. We call F-16 Markian, and that's the name of a guy. And there's a meme video where that guy is walking to the camera, and the guys are just laughing. So that's basically that. That's interesting. I see gifted memberships were given, but I think from the gifted long ago, right? Yeah, they started being given only now. What kind of bug is that? Yeah, what's going on? Thank you guys for those gifted, but yeah, they were given just now. At least they were given, so that bug just happened once again. Zonke FH, thank you for the super chat there, 20 euros. Hot dogs and water, stay hydrated, Rick, eat something, we love you. Thank you, I won't be able to eat anything. I'll just drink some water and get some sleep, so listen for Andrew for a few seconds while I'm drinking water.
You're getting tired on the stream? You can kind of hear, we're like, dude, we've been up like, look at, still not streamception. Streams looking at each other.
That's crazy.
Streamception. We're on Rick and mine. Yeah, we're just look at, this has been us for like 5 days straight, just pounding water like this. Just drinking water now. This is the most water I've had in my life. I think I've lost at least 5 to 10 pounds.
At least 5 liters. No, not 5,
I'm
but
definitely
3 liters a day.
I'm definitely skinnier than how I left, which was just a little over a week ago.
So this is good for you, right?
Probably. Probably, yeah. Oh, shout out to all the gifteds on Rick's stream.
Thank you guys.
Big support. Shout out to the gifteds. What do you got? From who? From Richie?
This last one?
Let's go. Cypher on there?
No, it's not
Big
gifted.
over on
It's
Rick's stream?
the shout out for the sponsorship.
Okay,
membership.
only 4 months, damn. I thought it was a longer. Keep up the faith, Rick.
Trying to keep it up. Thank you, Merck. Thank you for your help.
You saw it. Rick saw it too. Like.
Yeah, Merck actually witnessed a lot of my desperation speeches, and he agrees. He understands why I feel that way. You see,
Yeah.
those of my speeches during, just between us, during the trip, where I was just saying, no man, we're fucked. We're fucked. We're losing it, losing the war, and
so much needs to change. Like, and it can
Yeah.
though. But it can though. Like these things can change.
They
but
can.
if people that are in the positions want it to, right? Like
Yeah,
between
yeah.
the U.S. government, the West in
That's
general,
just like
and
the lack of political will.
yeah, that's a great way.
Both outside and inside of Ukraine. The thing is, inside of Ukraine we have big problems in
Yeah.
our leadership, both in the government and in military leadership. It's not a secret anymore because we're discussing it openly and discussing it also openly outside in the West. I started talking about this on my streams a lot. Greg is talking about it for, I would say, already, I don't know, at least half a year.
Half a year now.
Yeah. So these problems, they have a place. So not only our Western partners, we got to change from the inside because we started losing our aviation. We started using our air defense systems, guys. It is happening. Russians are filming all of that from their wings, from their Orlans and Supercams, and all the all the proofs are there. They're showing that. So, but instead of really protecting our airfields better, we take the men from the airfields and we put them into infantry. Attaboy,
Type shit.
General
Siersky.
Siersky is the commander-in-chief, and it was his initiative to actually start putting the soldiers from the rear, which is also important. You see,
Yeah.
like now we see why rear is also important, and soldiers in the rear are also important because they are sending guys from communication brigades. Guys, communication is the key in really building up the army discipline and stuff, and the orders, and they are taking people from communication and putting them into infantry, guys, into infantry. And also another big problem is that infantry is being used, unfortunately, lately by, I would say, at least maybe half of the generals. Ukrainian generals are also being used like Russians use their soldiers. That's,
The truth.
It's really hard to say that, but that's the truth, and I hate to say it, but we gotta admit the problems if we want to fix them, if we want to overcome them, those challenges.
Yep.
So that's a really big big problem and really messed up situation right now on all the fronts.
Yep.
So I don't know what we can do.
But we can just keep doing what we're doing, right?
Yeah, we will. We will
we're not gonna
soldier
stop
on.
doing
Yeah,
what we're gonna soldier on and stay resilient. But like you guys are asking about the morale and the big picture, and it's not good.
It's not good.
It's not good. Like point blank. Period. Again, we're seeing like I was telling them, I'm seeing copium YouTube videos from everybody's favorite YouTubers and the commercialization of Ukraine war that's happened. That's people are like they don't want to mess up anything. They want to mess up their YouTube subscriber count and yuck the yum, but it's like they're not telling the truth.
I'm sure that I really I don't know how do you call it in English, like driven away.
Yeah.
I've driven away a lot of my subscribers, not the core.
Yeah.
I think all the core rollers will always be with me despite the ugly truth I'm telling. But people who want to hear only good news, unfortunately, I cannot help, but I'm going to be telling the truth. And we basically almost have no good news in Ukraine lately. And those news about F-16s, I was telling it on my stream that we have a meme that says "Markian ide."
Yeah.
That's a video of a guy just walking and people, and his friends are laughing like "Markian ide, ha ha, Markian ide," and we started talking about F-16s like, yeah, they're coming, they're soon gonna be here. It's hard to explain that meme. It's meme after all. It's not easy to explain them usually. But anyway, we laugh at that. We laugh about those fucking news which are happening every week. They're gonna be here by the end of the summer. They're gonna be in the next few weeks, in the next few months, and they keep telling this. Why not just quietly send them and
Yeah,
start
for real.
working
Like, that was
on
such.
them?
Like I said, that Blinken announcement was also cringe. Like he announced a new video game release. All right, and today today we're happy to announce the release of the F-16 for Ukraine, and then everybody clapped, and it's like, dude, so cringe, bro.
Yeah,
It's cringe.
And
Like,
Andrew said, "Guys, it's not even you who are giving F-16s, not US.
yeah, it's the Netherlands, and
You
yeah.
announced it like
It's not even coming from the U.S. stocks. We have a shitload of them, but
yeah."
man.
Hey, Dr. Tuso. So it's an outside of a train station. We were kicked out from the inside and spending the last 2 hours
I'm more mad.
standing here.
I'm more mad at Biden's gaffe than the air raid alarm that was going on.
Yeah.
That's why we're outside.
By the way, we just
I'm more
heard
upset with that.
we just heard air defense working.
Yeah.
They were trying to hit Shaheeds, I think, and I think they were successful because we did not hear much of it.
Yeah.
Or maybe it just flown further.
There's nothing to worry about anymore. That's for sure.
Yeah, at
The
least
F-16s are there now. Where? From where are you looking at?
maybe on Starokonstantinov airfield, which
Maybe.
was hit by
But it was
the
hit
Russian
today.
missiles today.
Russian sent missiles to it today, you guys.
Guys, we also don't have any protection on our airfields.
Yeah, there's no those Patriots, and you're going to come in handy. But like, I hope the Patriots get here before the F-16, so they have protection because there's no protection.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, great news! Biden announced 5 Patriot systems.
Yeah, there's some good news.
Are gonna be given today. But you know, lately I'm not becoming happy of those news right away, because the thing is, those 5 Patriot missiles. Не працює. So those 5 Patriot systems might be, you know, coming after, like, they will be financed now. They will be contracts will be signed and paid for, and maybe then in a year or 2 we will get those 5 systems. But no, they will be produced in let's say a year, right? Okay, it's possible to produce five of them in a year, but then they will be delivered in the next year or 2. Like, so it may take 2 years to deliver those, guys.
Yeah.
We don't have that time.
There's no time for that.
There's no time.
No. Nothing that you know. It's just not. Professor Goethe says they are there. Professor Goethe says they're here. I guess they're here then. I don't know.
Okay, guys, even if they're here, the quantity of them will not change the situation significantly. We need 125 at least, as Zelensky said. Only then we will be able to suppress the Russian aviation. That's the situation. Unfortunately, 6 of them or 16 of them will not make any positive change here and now, and we're losing too much because of the glide bombs. And attacking airfields is actually more, efficient way to deal with those glide bombs. And for that, we need that fucking permission to hit for 300 kilometers or more with ATACMS. Come on, Biden. Please don't shit yourself even more.
Fix this and allow them to strike into the Russian territory.
Come on, fucking do that. Cypher, thank you for $25. Super chat. Gets some more water and food on me, Rick. Thank you.
Kuleba announced some.
Dr. Tuso, thank you for 50 gifted memberships. You're welcome, guys. Thank you, Dr. Tuso. Kuleba announced some, but yeah, guys.
I really wish F-16s were the fix. They're not.
That's not a miracle weapon that will just click and let us win.
Yeah, it's
not
great
enough.
that they're finally been here after they should have been here last year, but they should have there's so much things that need to be fixed, you guys. Like, it's overwhelming. Like, I'm overwhelmed thinking of all the things that need to change for after what we've seen for the past week. You've been here for the week. Like, I'm sorry, unless you have a YouTuber that's also been out in the front lines. You know who's great? Jonathan from ATP Geopolitics.
Oh, Jonathan.
He saw it.
Huge shout
Dylan
out.
Burns. Dylan's involved with units.
Dylan.
Big
Huge shout out to Dylan.
Unless they're a YouTuber that's
I love
out
Dylan.
here or like been here or knows what they're talking about, or talking to somebody that knows what they're talking about. I don't know. There's
Anna from Ukraine
Anna from
lives
Ukraine.
here.
Operator Starsky.
Oh no, Ukrainian Anna, who
Ukrainian
lives
Anna.
in Kharkiv.
Yeah.
She knows a lot. So guys, yeah, because glide bombs are falling next to her. Well, maybe not next
Thanks,
to her
Duncan. I
house.
appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you, Duncan.
Big dunk on you, super chat.
It's Dunk on you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
always read it like
The
Dunkonu.
It's Dunk on You 23, which is like Michael Jordan.
Ah, okay, got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Dunk on you.
Absolutely. Good work this week. Thank you so much. We have so much video to show you guys, and it's going to be uplifting videos. Like, if anything, our content will be pretty uplifting, I guess, like from the help that we were giving.
Yeah, I think so.
We're not going to have positive reports for things that are out of our control, but the things we were in control of, you guys will like that.
Yeah,
for sure.
good that you mentioned that.
Yeah. So we got something for you. We got some positivity with that, because it really was though. Like the soldiers appreciate it so much. Like I said, the people we met, just oh my goodness, like the outpouring of support. But that's just why it makes me so frustrated, because there's so many things that need to be changed that are out of our control that we can't do anything. And here I am thinking for the last 2 years of my YouTube channel, oh man, we're fucking, and it's like a drop in the water, man. Like literally, it's like a drop in the bucket compared to what needs to be fixed.
Yeah, but with our grassroots efforts, we're like combined with other communities, what else do we have?
Yeah.
Funds.
Yeah.
We actually bring some positive change. A lot of people, I think, Ukrainian volunteers. We heard stories from Zhenya. He said, I get reports from them that our Ukrainian government is actually putting obstacles in front of them to just help soldiers. They cannot do it.